All right, guys, we are here. We're ready to rock and roll in terms of now getting back on it as we do. We're doing it the six-star way. We're going to always figure it out. I'm going to start all over again, just do everything nice and clean. What I'm going to do is start with the commercial bulk sales, as I said before. What we're really going to consider bulk sales as of right now, it would be anything that would affect an amount that we would sell to someone that would be different from the amount that a distributor would pay. So that amount could be $10,000, $25,000. So I know everybody wants what is a bulk deal. If it's any deal that will be worth it, that we would negotiate a different price outside of the $6 that distributors will pay. This is something that we want everybody to keep in mind in terms of doing a bulk or commercial deal. Okay, but the first thing I want you to know is that it's going to be a 60-40 split. Okay, and that's percentage-wise of the profits off of every bulk deal. 60% is going to go to the company. 40% is going to go to the distributors. And I'm going to show you why I'm saying distributors, because we're going to pay 3 levels of upline above the actual sponsoring distributor that was able to bring the deal to the table. I'm going to make it real simple on how everyone can understand they're going to get paid. First thing I want you to understand is literally everybody's going to get 50%. And I know you're saying mathematically that doesn't work, but no, that will be the simplest way to break it down, where you guys will get how everyone is getting their percentage. So in other words, the individual, the sponsoring distributor that got the deal, so let's use some round numbers. So let's use a scenario. It was a $100,000 profit that was made off of a bulk deal, meaning after we bought the product, shipped the product to them, all the expenses, there was $100,000 left. Well, the sponsoring distributor would get 50% of the 40%. So 40% of 100,000 would be $40,000. Okay, I want you guys to see this. The sponsoring distributor would get 50% of the 40,000, which would be $20,000. I want you guys to see that. That's what the sponsoring distributor would get off of that. Then you come over here. Now the first upline distributor, because this is going to go 3 levels deep of upline. The first upline distributor would get 50% of what's left. So we got 20,000 left. Remember, it was 40,000 total. We got 20,000 left. This distributor would get 50% of the 20,000 that's left, which will equal 10,000. The second upline distributor will get 50% of what's left, which is $10,000 that's left, which will be $5,000. And the third upline distributor will get basically the balance of what's left, which is $5,000. In other words, we're going to pay 3 levels deep of upline. So actually the last balance that's left, it really is technically not 50%, but I'm just trying to show you guys that's what everyone would get. So if you add it up, 10, 5, 5, that's 20, plus 20, that's the total $40,000 that's left. So to bring it home for you guys on commercial bulk deals, we want you to understand the sponsoring distributor will get 50% of whatever the profit margin is that's due to be split amongst the distributors. So a 60-40 split in this scenario was 100,000. That means 40,000 was left for the sponsoring distributor and 3 levels of upline. There's no ranks. There's no anything you have to do to receive that, guys. That is due to you. We want to make sure that it gets paid to you. We want you guys to be able to see this is how we're going to be compensating and paying individuals on bulk and commercial deals. Now, in a scenario where you don't have 3 levels of upline or anything like that, then what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to divide that, what's left, amongst the levels that do exist. So, for example, if there's only 3 levels that exist, not 4, what we're going to do is after everybody's paid out how this pays, then we're going to evenly divide it amongst those 3 levels, that other percentage that's left out there. If it's 2 levels, we're going to pay everybody, and then we're going to evenly divide it amongst those 2 levels, the other percentages that's out there. This is the way things are going to work with our commercial and bulk sales deals that you guys are able to get. All you need to remember is if I'm sponsoring or I'm upline level 1, 2, or 3, I'm going to get 50% of the money that's paid out after the levels are completely paid. Okay? I wanted you guys to grab that in terms of commercial and bulk deals. Now let's move to the next way that we get paid. We're going to talk about wholesalers. I want you guys to see this. In terms of wholesalers, I want you guys to know that individuals are saying how they don't want to build the business. Okay, great. Individuals don't have to build the business at all. You really don't, guys. They don't have to build the business if they choose not to. The one thing I want you to understand, as a wholesaler, an individual will be able to sell the product, but a wholesaler can't build the team. Remember, we're going to be paying $2 in commissions, okay, off every deal that's actually, or every sale that's coming in and through the website. We're going to be paying $2. I'm just fixing this computer here. We're going to be paying $2. The one thing that I want you guys to understand how this is going to work is the wholesaler will be able to earn $1.50 out of that $2 because remember, they can't build a team, okay? They can't have any sales force, no affiliates or anything. Then what I want you guys to gather is the sponsoring distributor is going to earn 50 cents off every last one of their customers. So if you bring somebody in that's a big time internet, okay, marketer or anything like that, or an organization, they're going to get $1.50. You are going to get 50 cents as being their sponsor. So for every group, organization, anything that you bring in, anybody that decides to be a wholesaler, your override of those individuals would be 50 cents. But that wholesaler will make $1.50. Now, I want you to hear this. All of the wholesalers' volume count towards rank advancement. 100% of that wholesaler's volume is going to count towards rank advancement. 40% of that wholesaler's volume will count for the sponsoring distributor. Guys, because the 40% rule will be in effect constantly. We want you to know that. So we'll pay the wholesaler, but it's going to be the 40% rule for the individual as we proceed forward. Okay, now, I want to show you guys right here in terms of constant consistent commissions was taking place. I want you to look at this. We're going to pay 4 levels deep of customer sales, okay? 4 levels deep of customer sales for regular distributors. Somebody that's coming in and says, you know what? I want to override. I want to override organizations. I want to override teams, because when you are overriding here with 6-star, you're going to be able to get compensated for everything that an individual is getting paid out on all transaction customers, fast start bonuses, reorders, everything. Here's what I want you to see. An individual that's coming in as a distributor that want to override, you're going to get paid $1 on your personal customers. So your personal customers that go to your website, you're going to get paid $1. But what we're going to do is we're going to pay you 4 levels deep of individuals' customers. So you're going to get paid 4 levels deep of individuals' customers. So somebody on your first level of their customers, you'll make 25 cents. Somebody on your second level, 25 cents. Third level, 25 cents. Fourth level, 25 cents. There is no rank requirements. None. No rank requirements for you to override customers, guys. You brought somebody in, they build it 4 levels deep, or you have 4 levels of distributors. We are going to pay you on the customers. This is customers only. This is no team building. I'm back that up. These are individuals that want to build a team. that want to make that happen. But 4 levels deep of customers is going to be paid, because remember our mantra, we want constant, consistent commissions. Now, let's talk about our fast start bonuses. And this is where we're going to go a little in depth here on some things. I'm pulling this up on the computer here as well too, as we're going through it, to make sure that I don't miss anything that I'm sharing with you guys. In terms of our fast start bonuses, usually with a company, you get paid when you sponsor somebody, but your sponsor doesn't get paid when you sponsor someone. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pay 4 levels deep of fast start bonuses. Guys, on our $100 pack, I want you to see this. On level 1, you ready? We're going to pay $15 on a $100 pack. On level 2, we're going to pay $5. Level 3, $5. Level 4, $5. These are all fast start bonuses. This is fast start bonuses of individuals getting started buying one of our 2 packages. Over here, level 1, $35. Level 2, $20. Level 3, $10. And level 4, $10. This is the way we're paying on all of our fast starts. The highest package we have is $250. One of the things we don't want to do is have individuals involved with internal consumption, buying more product than you actually need. We don't want to see that happen to you. We want you guys to get paid on everything that's transpiring in and through your organization. That's going to be real big for you to see. What I want you guys to also see, which is what is exciting about the packages and everything, we have no CVs. We have no BV, no PV. Everything is dollar for dollar. We pay you on the actual dollar amount that you brought in. We pay you on the rank advancement dollar for dollar as well, which we're going to show you here in a second. But let me show you how powerful this is. I want to draw this out to you because I want you guys to really wrap your mind around it, and I want you to get it. Here's what I want you to see. Usually in a binary, it pays you, for example, a binary. And I'm going to show you the power of what we have. It pays you on your side that has the least amount of value. So, for example, if this side here was what's called your power side, and this side over here was called your pay side because it had the least amount of volume, then usually what happens is once you use up all the volume here on your pay side, your power side is continuing to grow, and there are people that you put over there, but watch this, guys, you can't get compensated on them. These are people that's in your personal enrollment tree. They could be 4 levels deep from you. You're not getting paid on them, on these individuals, on the power side. Once you've used up all the volume on your pay side to cash you out on your power side in a binary to trigger a check, when this keep moving, if you have no more action over here, you can't get paid. Well, that's a little unfair because some of the individuals that's over here, I put over here as well. Why am I not getting compensated on them? Let me show you why. Here's what we're doing over here with 6 Star. This is the way that we're doing it. Here's how your organization is going to look. This is going to be you. Everybody will pretty much be side by side, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is how your sign-up process is going to look. It's going to have a uni-level kind of setup. You can go as wide as you want. There's no limit to how many distributors you can get involved. Now, watch this. Let's just say for this example, this is just on $250 packages that individuals are buying. Now, remember, all of these people here on your first level. So you're getting 35, 35, 35, 35. I want you to see how this is working. That's how you're getting paid. Now, the next group of individuals that they have to sponsor, These individuals, remember, they got to do the same thing. I want you to get a look at this. And so on and so forth for all of these individuals, right? Bringing their people to the table. Now on this group, this is your first level. This right here is going to be your second level. Guess what, guys? Now you get 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. You're constantly getting 20s on your second level. I want you to see this. Consistently. Everybody that's on your first level, second level. But don't forget now, these individuals got to do the same exact thing over here. So now, I want you to see this. This becomes your third level. On your third level now, you're getting 10s, 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 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Of everybody on your third level that's fallen into your organization is getting. But don't forget, this right here has to be done again. These individuals, they're growing their organizations. I'm trying to show you how it looks structure-wise. So you can see this, how powerful it is what we have. But remember, you're getting 10s again. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. All the way across. Listen, all of these are 10s now. I just want you to see this. On your fourth level. Guys, now, unlike a binary, you got paid on some people, you didn't get paid on some people. Over here, you're getting paid on everybody. That falls within your 4 levels. If they have customers, you get paid. If they get a fast start bonus or a package, you get paid. You're getting paid 4 levels deep, guys, on every one that's in your organization. That's very key that you know this. That's very key that you understand this as we're moving forward. So I want you to see the power of what this is going to look like. That's why our mantra is constant, consistent commissions. We want you to always be making money because usually it will stop at certain points, but we don't want to do that to you. If individual buying the product, buying the packages, we want to be able to compensate you on it. So that's big for you to understand how this is going to work. And this is kind of how your organization is going to look. So we want many of you guys to get prepared for that. Now, we want to look at monthly subscriptions, okay? When individuals are ordering the product every single month, I want you to gather that we're going to pay you 4 levels deep of reorders as well. That's right, guys. 4 levels deep of reorders. Everyone is going to get paid on reorders, 4 levels. Now, we're going to pay you 33% of the actual dollar amount that the individual reordered. 33%. The minimum required for you to stay active is $30. I'm talking about 30 real dollars. I'm not talking about CV, PV, BV. 30 real, that's it, $30. So we're not doing, okay, it's 35 CV, but it's actually $55. No, guys, it's 30 real dollars. You're considered active in the 6-star system. What I want you to know is we're going to pay you 33% of whatever an individual orders. And we're going to divide it up 3 different ways. So, for example, if someone reorders, I need more than $30. Let's use round numbers. I need to place a $100 quick order, reorder, so you can send the product to me. Well, what we want you to understand is we're going to divide it 3 ways. Remember, 33% of $100 is approximately $33. So on level 1, we're going to pay you 16.5% of the $33. Level 2, we're going to pay you 6.5% of this amount. That's the $33. Level 3, we're going to pay you 5%. And level 4, we're going to pay you 5%. If you add it up, it's going to equal up to 33%. which equals the amount that an individual buys. So let's say a person does $200. Guess what, guys? It's going to be the same thing. We're going to take 33%, which is basically going to be $66, and we're going to do the same thing. 16.5 on level 1, 6.5%. The reason why we did this and we didn't do a set amount, because if we did a set amount, we would be cheating you. The reason why we're cheating you is, why are you locking me into a set amount? Let it grow as the individual orders. So if an individual order $500 worth of product, then we're going to take 33% of the $500 and we're going to divide it accordingly. Whatever that order amount was, on level 1, 16.5%. Level 2, 6.5%. Level 3, 5%. Level 4, 4%. So you're going to get 4 levels deep of monthly subscriptions from distributors, whether it be customer orders, whatever it may be, that's paid out to you. You ready for this? No ranks. No matter what you don't have to have a rank, and you're going to get compensated. But pretty much it's almost going to be impossible not to have a rank in 6-star. Guys, the first family, let's talk about this. I want you to hear this. With the first family payout concept that we have, first family. The one thing I want you to understand is that we want to share in the profits with you. That's something that was very, very key to my wife and I. We did not want to have individuals that are with us that wasn't able to get paid with us. As this company grows, we want your family's income to grow as well. Because I just truly feel like that's totally, totally unfair. If we are making money, we're growing, and you guys have been loyal, you have been faithful with us, you guys have been believing with us. Many of you guys will be here at the beginning as we're launching. Well, why shouldn't you be rewarded? Well, the way that we're going to set this up, whenever the company has $5 million or less in profits, once we declare a profit, okay, we are going to give 10% to the distributor force. 10% of what that amount is. So in this scenario, if it was $4,990,000 or $5 million, we're going to take $500,000 and we're going to put it in an actual profit sharing pool of the profits of the company. Okay, the profits, not a reorder pool, not a global pool. No, the profits. What was the company's bottom line profit margin? Our net profit is what we're going to do this on. But it gets better. Guys, anytime we go above $5 million, okay, above $5 million, we are going to do 20%. Above $5 million, we are going to do 20%. So for example, guys, if we did 10 million in revenue, 100 million in revenue, 1 billion that we plan on doing, you guys will be splitting 20% of the company's total revenue. Now keep in mind, the company has basically are going to be looking at 11 potential income streams. 11 that the company makes money on. All of this is outside of the compensation plan. So now those profits we're going to take, and we're saying off of all the ways that the company is able to make money off of the product, off of distributors, we're going to put it in a pool, and we're going to compensate and reward you guys. Once again, that's only fair that it's done that way. It's fair to do it that way to be able to show you guys that we're with you the entire way. I'm looking at it right now on the computer here. Guys, we got 11 ways that we are able to make money as a company. Now, let's talk about what does it take for me to become a part of the first family. Let's talk about the 40% rule. We're going to dive into that. Well, you ready for this? Guys, it's going to take either or. This is not both. This is either or. It takes 25 customers for you to be a part of the profit sharing. Or, you ready for this? $500. 25 customers or $500. That's what it takes for you to be a part of the actual profit sharing. That's it. So I want you to think about this. If you reordered $500 in product because you needed it, you just qualified. Because we're not going to penalize people who buy the product so that they can go sell it hand to hand. Remember, you got people that have customers that way. All of their customers are not going online. So a person that's buying $500 worth of product or two packages or kits that they need, then we're not going to penalize you because that's the way you sell your product. Guys, we are going to reward you, and you have rank advance. So either 25, all of our ranks is either or. It's not both. It's not a combination of both. Now listen, it can be a combination of both in terms of volume and everything like that, because remember, everything is dollar for dollar with us. You don't rank on CV, PV, BV. Everything is dollar for dollar. So now we want you to understand that it's one or the other in terms of your rank advancement. How does the 40% rule work? Talk to me about that. I'm going to talk from the standpoint of diamond, okay? I want to talk to you guys about that from the standpoint of diamond. And as I'm pulling it up right here, diamond is 500 customers. 500 customers, or, you ready? $10,000 in real money. Every package that's brought in. You bring a $100 package in, watch this, guys. That's $100 counted towards your rank. A $250 pack come in your group, that's $250 counted towards your rank. But we're going to talk about it, just for example, at the diamond level, because I feel like everybody, diamond is attainable now for every individual. And I'm going to show you this. Guys, the 40% rule works as such. You're going to need at least, I want you to see this, 3 individuals that you sponsor for you to rank advance, so that the 40% rule doesn't affect you. Because this person right here and their entire organization to infinity can only give you 40% of the volume that they created. Same thing here, same thing here. So if this person here has done, let's say for example, 10,000 in volume, they're a diamond. That doesn't mean you're a diamond, because you can only count 40% of the volume that they produce. So in this scenario, 40% of this individual's organization, let's do leg number 1, leg number 2, leg number 3. 40% of that would be 4,000 in volume. That's 40%. That's 40% of the volume that this leg produced. Let's say this leg here has produced 15,000 in volume. Let's just throw any number out there. If they've done 15,000 in volume, right, I'll put it right here. Towards diamond, you still only could count 4,000. Because that's all that's going to count towards diamond, no more than that. Right? And then this last leg here, you ready? You would only need 2,000. And now you have your total 10,000. Guys, you're a diamond. Guess what? It can be 5 legs of 2,000. You're a diamond. It can be 10 legs of 1,000. You're a diamond. But you need at least a minimum of 3 or more legs. It's going to be 3 or more legs for you to be a diamond. Why? Because that's how the 40% rule works. The 40% rule, it applies towards the rank that you are advancing towards. Always remember that. It applies towards the rank that you're advancing towards. Now, in this scenario, where you had a big builder, or even in this scenario, if you're going for a rank past diamond, you've already made diamond, you're going above diamond, well, whatever the next rank is, guess what, guys? 40% rule. You will be able to take 40% of that volume from that individual's leg, and it will help you towards your rank advancement. This is the way it works. You need at least 3 or more legs for you to rank advance as you're mapping out your strategy. Now, let's look at the launch strategy on what you should be preparing for. in reference to our launch strategy, here's what I want you to see. And we're going to make this launch strategy be for diamond. Okay? This is something everybody should get. Diamond is literally $10,000 in real money that was brought into the company. Real money. Every package. $100 pack comes towards the $10,000. $250 pack. It's dollar for dollar on the rank advancement. Okay? It's dollar for dollar. Guys, one of the things that Keanu and I, we did really well. We were together on our launch strategy. Every time we ever launched, we had our strategy together. We mapped it out. We drew out who it was that we were working with. That was the way that we were able to put our launch strategy in place and what we expected from different individuals, so that way now that'll help us be able to grow to the next level. Guys, every last one of you guys, at a minimum, you should be having at least 5 to 10 individuals. Because now we're talking about a $100 package, guys. We're talking about a $250 package. So you're not talking about anything that's going to be strenuous on anybody. Now, you know, some people, you may just say, well, Demond, this doesn't apply to me. I'm going to make my rank advancement from customers. Well, you're good to go. This is for the builders now. These are the people that's going to be aggressively recruiting and bringing individuals to the table. I want you to be able to see this, because this is important that you wrap your mind around your launch strategy. Many of you all, if you have 5 individuals, right? You can write their names down. Let me just give you an example. Joe, Mary, John, Lucas, Troy. These are the 5 individuals that I'm launching with, okay, that I have so far. My goal is I want to at least be able to produce or get $2,000 out of each one of these individuals, because diamond is the rank that I'm going for in my first month, my first 30 days. How would you be able to do that? Simply breaking it down for their entire organization, not these individuals. See, this is where it gets good. To where now it's not a strain on all of them to look to create or recruit the volume that's needed. What we're doing is we're going to work through the entire organization. So do you guys realize, to get to this 2,000, I want you to hear me well, it's only 8 $250 packages. That's it, for the entire organization. So what I'm trying to show you is, Joe, for example, it may look like this. Let me show you how this works. Joe may only recruit 3 people that get a $250 pack. Right? That's 3 of the 8. This person may do 1. This person here may do 2 of them. I mean, that's 6. And this person here may do 2. 4. I want you to look at this. This is how it looks. 250. This is 3 250s right here. This is 3 250s right here. Guys, you just got your 2,000 from this leg of business. Because remember, 40% rule is 4,000. So even if it looked like this, let me show you something. Even if it looked like this, Joe brought in 1 person who was a superstar. I'm going to put superstar right here. And that person did 4,000 in volume with their entire organization, however they did it. Well, you can go up to 4,000 in this one leg of business. Because remember the 40% rule, you're going for diamond. So now I can get 4,000 from him. So if you can get 4,000 from him, watch this. You only need 6,000 from everybody else. You don't even actually need 2, 2, 2, and 2 from everybody else now. This person right here may come, and Mary may do 3,000 in volume. She's still under the 40% rule. So now you're already at 7,000, right? So now you can use 1,000 from here, 1,000 from here, and 1,000 from here. You just did it. 4 plus 3 is 7. 3, 10,000 in volume, diamond done, with 5 legs of business. You could have 10 legs of business that do 1,000. So here's the thing. I want you to think about it. Let me make it simple for you. Do you think you can enroll 10 people and those individuals and everybody associated with them in their entire team, they can enroll 4 packages, 4 $250 packs. That's 1,000 from each one of those individuals. Actually, to be honest with you, you only need 3 packs from them because their $250 pack counts towards your rank advancement. So really, you need that person and their entire team to only sell 3 packages. Because remember, if you do that, take a look at it. Because see, I want you to visualize everything I'm telling you. I want you to see this. You got 5 people here, right? Take a look at this. Once this person gets their $250 pack, that value counts. 250, 250, 250. Right? This leg right here just gave you 1,000 in volume. So what I'm trying to show you is, if you had 10 people that simply did that was able to have 3 people that got a $250 pack, so that leg would give you 1,000 in volume, guys, you just went diamond. You just went diamond. That simple. That's what I want you to understand. I'm showing you the simplicity of this. It's not complex. You just have to map it out. Oh my goodness. Let me see who I'm working with. And whatever volume you can get from that individual, you're going to have that superstar. You're going to have what's called an anchor leg. Somebody is going to build the business big enough to where now, every time you're looking to rank advance, that individual is giving you the maxed out volume you need for the 40% rule. So for example, I can already know. I'll take Charles Watson and Norman and Denise Ray right now. I'm just give you an example. If Charles Watson was going for diamond, which I know he's not, he's going for the top of the comp line. But if he was going for diamond, he already know, he can say to himself, okay, within 30 days, I already know Norman and Denise, with the team that they have all throughout the country, they're already going to do 4,000 in volume. They're going to do more than that. They're going to max me out. They're going to max me out for diamond on the 4,000 that's needed. So now, as I'm planning out my strategy, I want you to see this. Guys, I've already counted Norman for 4,000. That's done. He's going to max it out as I'm drawing out my business. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be counting the volume that I can get from everyone else outside of Norman. Because Norman is going to go diamond and above with me. I'm already knowing he's going to be right there with me neck and neck. But I can only count 40% of what Norman and Denise does. So now what I would have to do is, with that being said, guys, I would have to get the rest of the volume outside of Norman, okay, to be able to help me go diamond. So then I'll begin to map out what everybody else's goal is. So what you guys need to be doing, and listen, all of this is going to be posted. See, what you got to do is we're going to begin to do real in-depth trainings once the websites are up. All of this is preliminary, because once it starts getting programmed, once you guys get your websites, you're going to be able to read this on the websites. You're going to be able to get all of this. But here's what I want you to hear as you begin to map your strategy out, because you're going to start seeing your structure. Remember, you're going to have a chance for a month and a half to look at your entire structure. Because April 15th, when you get your website, I got until June 1st to map out my structure. So I'm looking at who's coming in, who they brought in, how they set up. So you're going to see everything. And then on June 1st, that's when the fireworks going to fire. So when these people start getting these packages, immediately rank advancements are going to start instantly. Commissions are going to start calculating. But you would be able to know who's doing what, and you can expect the volume from those different legs of business based upon the 40% rule, based upon you guys being able to map out your launch strategy. Listen, guys, you should be right now, everyone in 6-star, you should be mapping out a plan for you to go diamond. You know you need 3 or more legs. Now, here's what I want to say. Your chances for making rank is always higher the more people you're able to enroll. Don't ever forget that. So if you're able to enroll 20 people, 15, 17, 7, 9, 6, you want to enroll them. Why? Because then I can map out my rank advancement through all the legs. See, most people don't rank advance because what they do is they think that the rank advancement has to come from them by themselves. You have to go recruit it all. You don't. You got to learn to work through your organization. Everybody just eats and chew off a little bit, and it equals to a lot in terms of rank advancement. Now, last but not least, before we wrap up, I want to share this with you. And we're going to do more of these videos. Don't get nervous if you don't wrap your mind around and get it all. We're going to be doing trainings. We're going to be doing in-depth stuff. We are going to break this stuff down. You're going to have it way before June 1st. I promise you that. But here's what I want you to hear, and here's what I want to share with you guys. Guys, we're throwing you guys an alley-oop with this event. Most of you guys, you don't know how to use events and make it your own. You don't know how to take advantage when an event is going on. See, that's the time where people are able to see the magnitude of what it is that you're offering them. Because remember, most of the meetings are done in your living room. You have little small meetings that's done with 20 people, 10, 15 people. And most people that's with you, they think that's the magnitude of the business. You don't encourage people enough to come out to events so they can see the massive community of people that are involved, the types of people that are involved. And watch this, guys, to be able to see, oh, wow, this raises their belief. See, I always used events as a tool. Most of the time, you know what I did for a lot of events for people that was in my organizations? I bought my tickets first. And I brought extra tickets, watch this, because I encouraged people to come. I knew some people didn't have the money. So what I would do is I would do things like, okay, well, I'll tell you what, man, you don't have the money right now. Okay, the tickets are $150 for general admission. Here's what I want you to do. Man, every 2 weeks you get paid, I want you to be able to give me $50. $50 so that you could be there. That way now, it wasn't a strain on them to buy the ticket at one time. They was able to pay. But here's the thing. I knew I wanted to make the investment in them anyway because I needed them there. I needed them to be able to see the vision of where we were going, how it was going to be done. That was very important. That was very important. And now, guys, for us to be launching, right, getting a phenomenal product, and we having an event at the same time. Basically, guys, do you all realize we're basically doing a convention for the launch? We're starting the company with a convention. We're starting the company with a summit. See, these are the things that you got to wrap your mind around, how important emotions are going to be high. People are going to be believing. You got to build towards the event. The event is there for your validation. Listen to me. Shame on you. If you haven't gotten your ticket, if you're not getting your tickets, if you're not coming, if you're not encouraging people associated with you to come, shame on you because you're not using one of the most powerful tools that will help your business and your organization grow even faster. The validation of now the event that you're having. Guys, I want to say this. The gentleman that wrote the book, and a big shout out to Ms. Tiara Moore, who wrote the graphene book. I had a chance today to talk to Mr. Les Johnson. Les Johnson, guys, is the gentleman, one of the gentlemen that wrote the book on graphene. I did a great conference call with him on today. Les Johnson was blown away that we're launching a company and we're having, watch this, such a massive event around the launch. He said the company is just starting and you guys are doing something like that. Now, he was only asked to come in on June 1st, that Saturday, to be a part of the doctor's session from 3 to 5 p.m., which he's looking at his schedule right now to confirm if he can do it. If he can do it, we're going to have Les Johnson, the gentleman that wrote the book on graphene. He's going to be at the event with us. But here's what he said. He says, wow, man, I want to come to the gala as well. Would I be able to attend that on that Friday night? Absolutely. Because guess what that purpose is served for me, for us. His belief in who we are and what we do is going to go higher. Because he's going to have a chance and he's going to be able to see the evidence and the validation of what it is that we do and how we do it. Guys, I got so many people that's coming to this event. They're business people. They're not networkers. Some of them at the moment are not looking to be distributors. They're coming out of support. But once we get out of there and we finish this, everybody is going to want to be involved in what it is that we're doing. Use events as a tool, especially when you're launching. You can use an event to help you. Guys, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. It changes everything for your business because now it gives people encouragement. It gives them validation out of this world. And for you guys that can afford, invest in some people in your team to encourage them to come. Allow them to pay you later because this way now you're able to take them with you and you're able to build an empire because they were able to learn what you learned and they were able to see the same things that you saw. Listen, guys, this is the dive into this for all of us, okay? This is me laying it out. Guys, we're going to continue to fine-tune this. We're going to continue to make this better so that we can begin to move forward with many of you guys. Brother Charles, I don't know if we got some questions out there, some Q&A on the comments if you can see it. If not, we're going to wrap the video up to be recorded and uploaded so you individuals can take a look at it. But if not, no questions, no comments, no anything on anything you see from anybody? Okay, well, hey, guys, look, we look forward to seeing you in Atlanta, Georgia at the event for the big launch, and I can't wait to celebrate the night of diamonds and above that we're going to have because this is the launch strategy that we're going to continue promoting and continue training on as we move forward. You guys be blessed and have a great weekend.